Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today we are building, I want to say this is going to be a base game plus, and I'm going to put it under that sort of category. However, this is also going to be my Lepacy house. So it's not just going to be Wild Adventures, it is Wild Adventures base game, and the two stuff packs I've included as well, which is Fast Lane and I want to say it's Town Life, and I don't think it is it? Whatever first stuff pack that is, let's have a look, shall we? I can't remember what I normally use. But yeah, high-end loft stuff, that's the one I'm going to include. I do know that there is, like, all of these packs are used, so if you don't have them, I do apologise. I only use a few things from, excuse me, from Fast Lane and high-end loft stuff, so if you don't have it, or just get rid of it and it'll change it into something else. Most of it is just World Adventures and base game, obviously. But yeah, so this is the house that I've come up with. As you can see, I am building it in Sunset Valley just because I love that lighting. Wow, my voice is going already. This is a great start to the voiceover. I do apologise, but yeah, so it's quite, I don't even know what kind of style you'd class this as. I want to say craftsman. I could be completely wrong. Please do correct me if I am wrong. I don't really know. Yeah. But yeah, I really, really, really love how it looks. And the floor plan, the kitchen is massive. I think I built that kitchen a little bit too big, but whatever, we'll roll with it. But I do like how it turns out. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below what you think. So this is a 4-bed, wow, how many bathrooms? 3.5, I want to say, or is it 4? I can't remember. You're going to learn with me, guys, because I built this a couple of days ago and I've only just got round to voicing this over. Yesterday I was not feeling well at all. I felt horrific. I have no idea why. I felt nauseous. I kept going dizzy and I was so tired. I honestly have no idea why I was feeling like that, but I went to bed super early. I was asleep by 8:30, and yeah, I feel so much better today, so I have no idea what happened there. But I just felt awful. I had to even take some ibuprofen. I felt awful. But yeah, enough about me. How are you all doing, guys? I hope you're all doing really well. It's a lovely Sunday here today. It's the 13th of August. This is going up in, I can't remember how many parts I've got left. So Cora came back from Al Simhara and she had a good bit of money because lovely Billy basically brought tons with him. So we had about 260,000, I do believe, once we'd sold the house. So if you haven't seen my Lepacy, please do. My lovely little Cora, this is the house for her and her son Asher, and she married, or she hasn't actually married him yet, but she is boyfriend and girlfriend with Billy Caspian from Riverview. If you know who he is, that's who our Boothang is. He's very good looking. I've never played with him before, ever. I don't even think I've ever seen him before in like Riverview or anything. So yeah, he brought us quite a bit of money. And yeah, I wanted to build them a new house because the house they've got is definitely going to be getting a bit small because they did Risky Woohoo before she went to Al Simhara. I have no idea currently if she's pregnant because I haven't filmed the next part because I've been too busy building this house. So yeah, there is lots more houses coming, don't worry guys. This just needed to be done so I could carry on my Lepacy. And if you're wondering why this is coming out on the day that my Lepacy normally would, that's why. So yeah, I have actually got loads of builds right up until, so currently as of the 13th of August, I'm covered now until the first week of September, which is good because I'm going away in September. I'm just going somewhere in the UK, nowhere special. Just wanted to go away for a little bit. So I wanted to make sure that you guys had content, and yeah, that's definitely going to be happening. I've got quite a few other things that I need to get done before I go. I don't want to pressure myself though. That's my problem, is I pressure myself and then I get burnt out. I don't know if anyone else does that, but yeah, that's just me. I am hoping to have already done a live stream of a couple more of the tours for my shell challenge, because I actually missed them. I'm really, really sorry if I did miss yours. It will be shown. Hopefully I've already shown it. But yeah, so I've kind of rambled through everything. So if you want to know, this is built on a 40 by 40 lot. So yeah, there is a garage right at the back here, which I never do. I don't know why I never do a garage right at the back. No idea. And I don't know why I keep clipping my hands, so I'm sorry if you hear that or if that's irritating. I've just got habits. I have to keep moving. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but when I'm talking, my hands are moving too. So yeah, okay, I've lost my train of thought now, guys, but yeah. So the flowering or foliage, whatever you want to call it, at the back here is quite structured. I was going to do originally like a little play area and a little garden area. I do get rid of both, which I'm now doing, but I do get rid of it just because Cora wouldn't do that, or at least I think I get rid of it. I don't know, guys, it's been a while. I'm pretty sure I do get rid of it. If not, that's fine as well. So yeah, I was going to do like a little play area, but then I was thinking to myself, I do get rid of it. We don't have that many things that kids can do. Like, we haven't got the tree house, I don't think we've got the seesaw, unless that came with whatever pack that was. But yeah, so I just put out a couple of swing set, or did I just do the one? I thought I did 2. Who knows? I'm pretty sure I did 2. Maybe not. Anyway, we've got a swing set, we've got a fire pit, so there's something for your simmies to do. I just do like odd chairs, and I really like how that looks. And for some of the colouring inside, like when I go to recolour it, you'll see that I do it one colour and then later on I'll come back and change it. It's just because I forgot that Cora's favourite colour is pink. Billy Caspian's is black, so yeah. And then also, I should probably mention is that the master bedroom and a toddler bedroom are the only 2 that are furnished. The other 2 bedrooms are empty, but all the bathrooms are like furnished and everything. There is 2 en-suites. So one of the en-suites for upstairs goes into a bedroom that doesn't have anything in it. So feel free to pop whatever you want in those, because I am including this as my base game plus, just because I'm using this house as well, if that makes sense, because there's no point me doing 2 when I'm already doing it. So what I'm actually going to be doing is incorporating my Lepacy. So when I do like a starter for the next generation, which is ambitions, that'll then come into my base game plus series. I hope you guys don't mind me doing that. It just means that it saves me having to do a lot more work, basically. But yeah, you're still getting a base game plus, but they will be including packs this time. I know someone said that they were glad that I wasn't using the packs, the stuff packs, but because I'm going to be using them in my Lepacy, I hope you don't mind. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm just honestly, it's just that I haven't got the time personally. But yeah, so just gone into the inside now. As you can see, the outside is pretty much done. I really like how it turns out. The only thing I do add outside is a motorbike, because I do like I keep saying personally, I'm really sorry, guys. I think that Billy would have a motorbike, and I just think it suits him. I don't know if anyone else thinks that. He is very inappropriate. He's got quite like a load of bad traits. I don't really understand what they would think, like EA were thinking when they made him, but yeah. So I just imagine him to be on a bike. And then there is a really nice white car that is going to be Cora's. And yeah, so they are going to be having quite a few more children. As I said, they have Risky Woohooed, so I don't know if they are pregnant, but I want to have at least 3 more, I think. 2 or 3 more. So we're going to have 4 kids. She does have the fertility treatment, so she might even have multiples. Who knows? But yeah, so this house was built all in one day, and this part here was also done in that day. And then there'll be a little bit of a jump cut, I think, for me to then come back and finish the rest of the build. I was struggling. I got to this point and I felt really burnt out. I don't really know why, because I was building it for a purpose and I was really liking what it was looking like. I'm really in love with these lights at the minute. No idea why. I don't normally ever use them. And they actually remind me of my old home. Like when I was younger, I lived in a home that had those lights. Are they called, they're not sconces, are they? Oh, I don't know what they're called. But it really reminds me of that house. But I really like them anyway. And then in here we've got the dining room. So it can seat 6 Sims, but if I'm going to be having quite a few more Simmies, I'm probably going to need to extend that table, but who knows. I should actually probably put in a high chair as well, but you know, your girl don't use high chairs very often, but I do try to include them in my builds as much as possible, just because I know you guys probably, some of you will use high chairs religiously. Who knows, everyone has their own play style. Oh, that was gross. I am going to cut that out, so don't worry, you probably haven't heard that. Yeah, I don't really have that much to put in here because it is only base game plus world adventures, and this is a very, very, very big house. I know it probably doesn't look it from like the outside, but inside there is so much space for your Sims to move around in. So hopefully there shouldn't be any routing errors. Fingers crossed anyway. So in here it's nice and green. So the colour theme in here is green, creams, blue, and then the bedroom, because Cora's favourite colour, as I've said, is pink, the bedroom does turn to be pink. I do originally make it like this silvery colour and I absolutely love it, but when I'm playing with Sims I like to colour the bedrooms to be their favourite colour, and hers is pink. So yeah, so this is the kitchen. As you can see, it is massive. There is a little coffee station just over here, and I include as much as possible and as much clutter as possible, which is very, very minimal, just because there's nothing in base game and world adventures like cluttery wise. I don't know why it didn't come with anything, I really don't, but you know, we just have to deal with what we've got. So I make the backsplash to be a brick, and then I just do these overhead pots and pans kind of things, just to sort of make a little bit of clutter. And then we've got the paper towels, and then we've got the actual towel. And I use this fridge that I never use. I don't know why I never use it. It's super expensive, mind. And yes, I'm just doing the lighting overhead. Again, the lighting is rubbish, but there's only so much we can do, because I don't know if you've ever really looked, but base game come with pretty much the worst lighting ever. The only thing that I really do use are the lights that I'm using currently. I really like them. I don't know why I like them so much, but yeah. If you think at any point that the room's really dark, feel free to brighten it up, using whatever means necessary. You can use the by debug lights, feel free. I might even do that for my Lepacy, just to make it a little bit brighter, just for gameplay reasons. But yeah, I was originally, so we're doing a half bath now. Opposite, I was going to do a laundry room, and then in my head I was like, oh, that came with ambitions. I was like, what am I going to do now? So you'll see what I turn it into. Dun dun dun. It's going to be a little office and a little painting room, so your Sims have somewhere to go, because I didn't have a study, and I wanted, it's sort of like tucked out the way, so if Cora wants to come out here and write, or if one of the children needs to come onto the computer for whatever reason, they can come out here. And then obviously I've got the little bookcase as well, and then I make a nice little feature wall. I really like that feature wall. It's like the roses in the patterns. I really like that. If you ever want to change it, if you just change it all to white and then do different gradients of white, so like different greys, it's really nice. And then in the garage, I do just some lighting just on different levels, just because it's so poorly lit. Let's just put it that way. I do put in here the fast lane stuff. As I've said, I do use it. So in theory, you don't actually need this to make it like a functioning garage. I just like to clutter it up because I like clutter personally. And then I do put a car in there as well at some point anyway. I think it's right near the end because I wanted to make sure that I had enough money. So yeah, feel free to get rid of them if your Sims don't have that money. And then I also put in there a treadmill and a weight machine just because I know that Cora likes to work out when she is not out exploring somewhere. So we're on to the lounge now. Sorry, I was rambling a little bit there. So again, there's only so much I could put in here. I was going to do those, what they called coffee tables, but it just didn't work out. So I've done this one, and in a moment I will move the entrance for, it was going to be like a walk-in closet, but I didn't want to do that in the end. When I was building it, I was like, oh, it could be a walk-in closet and this and that, but I didn't like it, so I have changed it around. So you'll see that towards like when I'm doing that bit, because I've got to do the master bedroom and everything. I think that's like another day, if that makes sense, because this took me, I think it was like 3 hours in total from start to finish. So I did it, yeah, so it took me three hours over 3 days, I do believe. So yeah, there's quite a few different times that I've stopped and started, but coming back with fresh eyes. If you ever like a top tip, if you feel like you're not liking something or you're not sure, save your game and come out and walk away, and then come back with fresh eyes another day or in a few hours, and then you're like, actually, what if I do this? That might make it look better. Or yeah, anyway, that's a plumb bob top tip for you. I also put up a poll, who knows, I may have even done the video by now, about what I do. Sorry if you can hear the seagulls, I do apologise. I just live near the sea and they are right near my window. So yeah, I put up a poll about whether you want to see what I do to make my game run smoothly, because if you've like noticed on live streams or just on videos that I don't get much lag when I'm in creator, like the creator tool, or not the creator, is it creator tool? Creator style tool. And I've often been asked, how do you make it not lag? And I thought it was like common knowledge, and I was looking around, and I've even spoken to Sham Finds Pixels over here on YouTube, and he didn't know either. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do that. It's gonna take me a while just because I need to get the files and everything, and you'll see what I mean when I say files. And just for it to show up and everything. So yeah, and my voice is starting to go, and we are quite a way through actually. I've just been rambling here, guys. I hope you guys don't mind me rambling and not talking about the actual build. So let me know, do you, when you listen to like a speed build, do you like listening to someone ramble and just talk in general, and not really speak too much about the build, but just little bits here and there? Or do you prefer someone to talk literally just about the build and what they were doing and what they were thinking, why they're doing the things they do? I really want to know. Let me know in the comments down below. I probably could even do that on a poll, but you know, interaction, we love interaction here, so please do let me know. And yeah, so this is the main bedroom. This will be Cora and Billy's bedroom. I really like these curtains. They're actually base game. I know, guys, a shocker, a nice curtain. And I use the, what's it called, the razor curtain tool, which you can find on Mod The Sims, just to raise it up a little bit, and it looks fantastic. I do move over this little toilet here in a moment, just to make more room for the other room. And yes, this is the ensuite that I was talking about. It has a really nice big bath that comes with high-end loft stuff. So if you don't have that pack, as I've said, please just change that for another little bath. It's not a big deal, it's just a bath. And yeah, I just wanted to use it because this bathroom is absolutely ginormous, and I wanted to make sure that Cora had somewhere to relax. And yeah, I've really been loving doing the showers like sort of enclosed. I don't know why, but I really do. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing, and then you'll see in just a momentary, even maybe, I don't know. Yeah, here as you can see, I was going to do a walk-in closet, and then I was like, no, you know what, I don't have anywhere that Cora can put her souvenirs and her, what are they called guys, like those vases and those things, what are they called, sculptures. And yeah, so I had nowhere in the house for that, so I moved it into that room. But if you download this house, at the moment, like currently, because they're not in the house, it is just a room full of tables. So if you download the house and you've got, say, you could even turn it into a home gym instead of having it outside, and turn that into that, or move the study, even another bedroom. There's endless possibilities of what that room could be, but I've used it as a room to put her statues and vases and bottles and stuff in. But yeah, that's what I've chosen. And yeah, so this is the upstairs bathroom. This one is the ensuite. So yeah, these bedrooms are very odd shapes just because of the way that the roofing, like the way that it was put into the roof. So I do apologise. There's only one rectangular room. But yeah, so this is the other bathroom. This one is not an ensuite. This is just a general. I make this one orange. So you've got an orange and a green. And so that bathroom is more of an orange/brown, because Ash's favourite colour is brown, like the spiceberry brown. And yeah, I wanted it to be tailored to him because he's the firstborn, and I've made the smallest bedroom his, because I'm hoping to have multiples next, and obviously we need a bigger bedroom for that. And yeah, so I don't know if there's too much more to talk about, to be honest. I think we're coming up to the very end. But yeah, one funny thing that did happen to me, I had someone come to the door. I don't know if you ever had them, where they're trying to sell you something, and they asked if I was English. Do I sound English to you guys? They asked if I was from the UK. Do I not sound like I'm from the UK? I don't know. That one, I do need you to comment down below. Do I sound like I'm from the UK? Because apparently to some people that come to the door, I don't. And they didn't think I was 28, which is always a compliment, you know. Your girl's getting older, and if I don't look 28, I'm okay with that. If you're ever curious of what I look like, I did put a selfie up on Twitter. There we go, Twitter plug there. And who knows, I might even have taken it down by now, but you know, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you here, guys, with some music. Please do check out my Lepacy if you haven't before, and let me know down below in the comments what you think of all those questions I've asked you. I really, really, really do appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna love you and leave you with some music, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.